Coffee's kicking in. Coffee, boss.
Come on.
Coffee.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers.
There we go. Season 1, episode 2, boss.
So this is video number 2 then.
Number 2. Yeah.
So the first one went alright, didn't it? We just sort of tested it out.
It did. It was.
Sort of did that, didn't we?
Took us 8 months to get that video out.
Took us 8 months to do that. Let me tell you something though. Your beard's grown since that video, hasn't it?
It has grown a little bit.
Look at the size of that. Do you get stuff caught in that?
Sometimes.
What sort of things do you get caught in your beard?
I can't eat burgers anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
You can't eat burgers. What about the missus? Does she like it? Or?
That's a funny story actually, because she told me that she didn't like my beard.
Why?
Because it always had food stuck in it. So I shaved it off.
And that was that then?
She said she didn't like my face either, so I grew it back again.
That's quite sad actually. Why did she say that, do you think?
Don't know.
Because, can I be honest with you?
You can.
Because, you know...
Because we're pals, aren't we?
We're pals. I've known you... Now, let me think about this. I've known you for... a long time.
Yeah, I reckon it's 25 years.
It must be 25 years. And we've been competitive and we've done lots of things together. We used to work together, didn't we?
We did.
We used to do all sorts of things and that. But, you see, I feel like I've known you long enough now. Do you want some... we call it constructive criticism, don't we?
I don't like where this is going. But, yeah,
Well,
I'm always up for growth.
I want to look after you, yeah? You're me mate, yeah? You're me YouTube pal. And as we get older, we do have to look after ourselves, don't we?
We do indeed.
We have to look after ourselves.
It doesn't get any easier, though.
It doesn't get any easier. And I don't know what the nicest way of saying this is, but, you know, you know what I'm trying to say, right?
I've got a story that might relate to this. Shall I tell you my story?
Go on.
Well, I've been feeling... After the last time I shaved off my beard and I found I had an extra chin, hence I grew the beard back.
This is a sad story,
isn't it?
This is a sad
I was surprised to see that extra chin under there, so I thought I'll cover that up.
Come out and say hello.
And
sort of thing.
I just had a birthday and I thought, you know what?
Yeah, what happened?
This is the year I'm going to get myself fit.
Yeah.
And I got myself a brand new pair of trainers for my birthday.
Okay. Would you get Asics ones or?
I do like an Asics trainer.
They say they're the runner's choice.
They are my choice.
Okay.
I've used those for years. I've not used those for years actually because I haven't run for a while. But anyway,
go on.
I thought I'd go for a run.
Okay, keep fit.
Yeah,
keep fit.
And
what happened?
I was jogging past the park the other day.
Yeah.
And there was a load of kids there, like teenagers and that.
Right.
And I was hoping they'd give me a little bit of encouragement and say,
the youth of today, did they not do that then?
No, they started shouting, "Run, fatty, run."
That's terrible, man.
It was quite
run,
terrible.
Fatty, run. So what did you do?
I haven't been out for a run since, but I went out for a bike ride instead.
What happened?
I went with my pal Steve.
Orangutan
Steve.
Oh yeah, Orangutan Steve.
Orangutan Steve. So he's got a racer.
Yeah. The bike the racer.
And I got my bike out and it's got those clip-in pedals.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't ridden my bike for a very long time.
Right.
And I was pedalling along with him and we came out to a junction and I put on the brakes.
As you do.
And I forgot to take my feet out and just went in the middle of the road.
Fell over. Did anyone see that? Or
there was a few car drivers and pedestrians, and my mate Steve found it very amusing.
Did he laugh?
He did laugh. So I've not been out on my bike since either.
This is a very, very sad... You shouldn't let things like that... You're full of resilience.
I am, but
don't
running at the moment is not for me. Cycling at the moment is not for me, so I've taken up rock climbing.
Okay, then what happens then? You go rock climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm really heavy and it's really hard.
Right.
So that is a work in progress.
Are you still doing that?
I'm trying.
Do you put the old talcum powder on the old hands and that?
It's
and all
chalk,
that?
boss, it's chalk.
Oh, the old chalk.
Yes.
Why do they do that? Don't they
Friction.
dry your hands out?
Yeah, but if you've got sweaty hands on the holds and you slip off and stuff like that.
The trouble is, you see...
I want to take you climbing. Because I think that would be hilarious.
I don't know, you see, I'm not one for heights.
That's why it would be hilarious.
I'm not one for heights, I'm very scared
Please come.
I've got a phobia.
I want to mic you
I've got a
up.
phobia.
I want to mic you up and take you climbing. I'll pay.
I've got a bit of a sad story.
You got a sad story now.
Well, it's kind of sad because we're talking about getting fit when you're a bit older. See, no one really, because I'm 50 next year, right? Yeah, 50, and I can't believe because in here, yeah, I'm still 18 in here.
Oh yeah, that's a dangerous place to be.
18. I might well be younger than that in here. Anyway. We have to look after ourselves, right? And I'll tell you what happened to me the other day, and this is the true story, right? So I found something.
All right, money down the sofa.
No, I found something worse than that.
Worse than money.
I found something. Well, you've got to check yourself on that, yeah? Check the old...
Oh yeah.
The old giblets.
Yeah. Found a rash.
No, I didn't find a rash. I didn't find a rash.
Was it a wart?
No, it wasn't a wart. It wasn't a wart.
Was it a
Was
pussy?
no, it was... Oh, no. I was having a little rummage around the gearbox because they say, don't they, you got to have a rummage around the old ones and twos.
The undercarriage.
Around the old ones and twos. And you got to check yourself, yeah? Before you wreck yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I found a little lump there, yeah? And I said to the wife, I think I found a lump. And she went, yeah, well...
You'll do anything to get her to play with your meat and veg, wouldn't you?
She didn't.
She did
that. She says, well, you need to get that sorted out. I said, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. It's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. She says, have you put yourself in for the doctor yet? I said, no, I'll do it tomorrow. And then she proceeded to tell me how many times she has to get looked at for the old screenings and this, that and the other, and I'm a wimp and all that sort of stuff, yeah? So I finally plucked up the courage and I phoned the doctor. And she says, now listen, yeah? You got to tell me what it is, or I'm just going to guess and make something up. And I went, there's something wrong with the old gearbox and that. And she went, what do you mean the old gearbox? I said, the old thing and that. The left one.
The left.
And she went, she said, you found a lump on the old, what's it, yeah? I said, yeah, I have. I was going red even on anyway, so she booked me in. So I went to the doctors, right? And I sat in the waiting room. Matey boy calls me in, yeah? This was a day later or so, and I went in. He says, what's the problem? And I said, I've got a problem with the old thing and that. And he went, what are you talking about? I said, the old, what's it?
You need to work on your communication skills.
Oh, no, it's embarrassing, ain't it? Anyway, long story short, he had a little rummage. He says, there might be something there. He said, but he was, can I be honest though?
Yeah.
He said to me, true as I'm sitting here, he was a good lad. He says to me, he says, you're my last customer.
Customer?
He says, you're my last patient of the day. He said, what I'll do, I'll book you in to get a proper rummage round, yeah, with the old...
Yeah, the professionals.
Yeah. And he said, in the meantime, how are you? And I went, I'm all right, I suppose. And he went, no, I really are, how are you? And I went, well, no one's ever kind of asked me that. And I thought to myself, but because I was the last patient of the day, what he was trying to say is he's going to give me a bit more time. And I said, well, I'm a bit stressed and that. He said, yeah, you look it. And I had a really good chat with him. He was checking in. Checking in with me, yeah, which is important. And that's what we are as a day job. We win the mental health game.
We check in with people.
We do check in with people, youngsters and stuff. So anyway, I had a good chat with him. Nice guy. I can't remember his name. If you're watching Doctor, thank you.
Doctor Who.
Anyway, a couple of days later, I get a thing through the letterbox, and it said your appointment is at such and such time at such and such place. And I said to the missus, I said, the thing's come through and that. She goes, well, you better do it then. I don't want to do it. I've already done it once. She says, just go. So I went to the place, yeah, right, and it was in the town and that. And I sat in the waiting room and I looked round at everybody, and I think everybody was there for the same reason as me. All blokes.
All blokes.
And they all looked worried.
Was there one wrong in there that looked excited and a bit like...
Yeah, there was, yeah. He was rubbing his thighs and that. I don't think there was anything wrong with him. I think he just wanted to...
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's another story.
So I'm sitting there and this lady comes out. Now, let me tell you something.
Put you at ease, did it?
She put me at ease. Very nice looking lady. She comes out and she goes, Mr. Mark, she says. And I went... That's me. She went, come with me, sir. So I followed her and we went into this little room. Right? And you know, like, you get the old curtains, you know, you do the curtain thing. And she looked me dead in the eye. She says, now you take your trousers and pants down. And I went, oh, okay. So I did. And I lied there. She says, I'll be back in a minute. And I thought, okay. Now, part of me was nervous, yeah? Part of me...
What were you nervous for?
Because, you know, you get your old, what's it's rummaged and that, yeah? Anyway, she didn't come back in.
Did she not?
No. This very, very hairy, what looked like Egyptian man came in.
Right.
He was bald.
Bald?
But he was hairy-faced, like you. And he went, Mr. Mark, I am, whatever, and I'm here to check out your... What's it? And I said, okay.
Is that a technical term these days, is it?
I think it is, yeah. So he got the old jelly out.
Was it cold? If he was a nice man, he would have warmed it up for you first.
Oh, no. Anyway, he gets the old, you know the thing where the old pregnant ladies and that, the old ultrasound thing, and he's giving it a rub. Oh, I won't lie, it was very, very uncomfortable. And he checked number 1, and he went, and he come up and he went, I can assure you, Mr. Mark, number 1 is fine. He says, I'm going to go in and check number 2 now. So he checked number 2. And he says to me, I can assure you number 2 is fine. There is not a problem there. Do you know what he did then?
What?
Completely disappeared. Right? And now I'm lying there with my trousers and pants down.
Lubed up,
staring at the ceiling. And I was there 5 minutes, yeah, like that. And I went, hello? No one, nothing. And then he came back in.
right?
And then he said, what are you still doing here? And I said, well, you didn't tell me to. He says, you can go now. There's nothing wrong with you. So do you know what I did?
I'm hoping you pulled up your pants and trousers
So
before you did anything else.
I did do that.
Or did you get a bit of tissue and dry yourself off first?
Yeah. And then I went to a cafe to celebrate.
Yep.
Not having anything dodgy going on, and I had a massive fry up, and I rang my wife and I said, good news. And I had a little tea. I said, good news. She went, what? I said, there's nothing wrong with the gearbox. And she went, okay. Anything else? I went, I'm having a fry up. And she went, yeah, all right. And that was the end of that story. But, you know, the moral of the story is that we have to get ourselves checked out. Now, a little while ago...
A little bit of an MOT, didn't we, with the old gearbox every now and then?
Yeah. You've got to check yourself, yeah? And the old prostate thing and everything. That's another story, isn't it? But we did a little something for Movember, didn't we, a few years back?
It was a couple of years back now, wasn't
it? We grew moustaches, didn't we, for that?
I'll tell you what, I might be able to find a video. I did.
What did you do?
I've done a few beardy bits over the years, being a hairy man like I am. Can you remember when I shaved half of my head for mental health?
Oh yeah.
I walked around
Arthur,
for a week
Arthur.
with half a face and half a beard.
Yeah, Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah, I think we can do good things with this channel because, you know,
We could.
I should imagine the people that are going to be watching us are probably going to be geezers, the same sort of age as me and you. And you know, when you get into those middle-aged years, no one talks about it.
No one sets you up for it, do they?
No one sets you up for it. No one sets you up for it.
I got one that came. What's this menopause thing?
Oh,
I don't want to go into it now.
perimenopause. They
do
call
you
it,
know
don't
what?
they, the ladies, perimenopause.
I think I need another coffee, boss.
Should we save that one for?
That's another day. Or should we have a beer?
We could have a beer. Yeah.
What's
the
fancy?
time? What's the time?
Still early yet.
Cool. Let's get a beer then.
Sounds like a plan.